All right, let's talk about Simcoe for the renters that are looking up there, or the landlords, and everybody's trying to keep track of everything. That same downward pressure on rents is happening. We're down just 2% there month over month, down 3.8 year over year. Now, I do want to go, I'm going to jump around here a little bit. I forget what we were year over year when we were looking in York. So I want to take down 7% in York looking year over year. That's where that downward pressure came on pricing. But when we look at that in Simcoe, not as drastic, down 3.8% in terms of our median rental price. Transaction volume being up 5.5%, but down in comparison to last year. Termination volumes not bad in comparison to last year, up a little bit in our month over month numbers. Yeah, interesting to see. Let's check out our charts. New listings still pretty high, just below like the third highest we've seen in terms of new listings coming up. Steady increase there. We did see a dip, a pretty big dip in February. You know what it is, Matt? Who wants to move in February? It's so cold every year. Let's
Nobody
just
wants to move in
tone that
February.
down.
Yeah, and it's important for landlords. Don't be renting your property out in February on
No.
1 year leases because sometimes it's just tough to
Yeah.
find that out. Try and rent your property out in like September,
Yeah.
October, somewhere around
Line up
there.
with the school years, you know?
Yeah, line it up with the school year, so maybe even August, and
Yeah.
you'll most I find most of the time they move out around the same time, and
Yeah.
then you get better tenants. So you're not doing it during the wintertime.
Yeah. Taking a look at our active listings, we've kind of stabilized a little bit here, come down from earlier in the year, which is interesting to see. Obviously, still higher than a lot of the years. Look at what we used to see here in terms of active listings. It just goes to show the amount of rentals that started to move into the Simcoe area, right?
Yeah,
And
it's
I
huge.
remember when COVID hit, I was trying to help an investor up there, and just before that, all of our comps we were looking at, you could buy like kind of a bungalow duplex style for around 8 to 950, and then all of a sudden, all of those were 115, and it just exploded. There were so many people buying those, and I think that's where you start to see that's part of the example that we see as an influx in rentals up there because
If you
investors were
don't
able to
have
buy for so cheap at the
Yeah,
time.
if you don't have to drive to Toronto from Barrie every single day for work, it's a lot more. Um, you know, People would want to be up there if they were
Yeah.
working from home. You got the
Yep.
lake there, you got the ski hills and everything like that.
Yep.
Um, so during COVID, it was a very popular place to be.
Closer trip to the cottage. Can't
That
complain.
that too. Yep.
Yeah, our lease volume is up there, so there's still a lot of stuff that's happening just below two of our other higher years. Taking a look at median price, maintaining a little bit better than like what we saw uh, there in York. York was down at 7.9% year over year, which is crazy.
Yep.
Um, we are trending downwards a little bit. We'll see if that continues. And our months of inventory hovering at 2 months. So again, still competitive in the rental market there
Yep.
in
Very.
Simcoe.